Although I don't know where it would go. It's gonna say it would go somewhere, I guess. I could do this whole thing wrong. Alright, I'm doing this. There's udon noodles. You put them in there. Putting this packet of noodles in the water. I already cut it to open it. These are fat noodles. These ain't like, oh, it's not even like regular ramen. These are big noodles that just flop water right out of the bowl. And it's called udon chicken flavor. It's like, this is the, oh god, I can't see. Oh, now I can see. Udon chicken. That's so good. And it's heavy. It's like 7 ounces for being ramen. 7 point something ounces is pretty significant because it's the thing was actually heavy. I felt my hair's powder. I should check that. I'm gonna tell you, put the soup base in last minute. Like ramen. After you've already, I heated the water up to like to 4 minutes in the microwave, fogging it up. So I'm like getting every little bit of that flavor in out of that pack. Rinse it out. Oh my goodness, I can't believe I slopped water. I can shove this in a little bit and come off. But you can't see this because the lighting in this crappy cam. I'm doing a crappy cam. I'm using the same cam that I was streaming with, and I'm not even going to know until after if the audio worked, I swear. Because I've been having issues with making the audio work on streaming video games. So, and I'm not using the camera I would use. I don't know, it doesn't matter, Kane's already finished doing a video, so I've used that camera, but I just didn't feel like, I wanted to use this so I could be the camera person and see what I'm doing. I wanted to see what I was, so this is udon noodles. I'm gonna try it and be like, oh, no. This Japanese style, and this was on sale. It was like, I'm not gonna be trying to take this as an expensive anything. This was like normally $1 something. It was like 50 cents, and this packet, like I said, this is heavy. This that had the noodles in it, and one regular little flavor pack, just like ramen. It looks pretty good again, and it says product of USA on the back of it. Udon, chicken flavored Japanese. Oh, Japanese noodles with soup base. That brand name I can't pronounce. JFC International from Los Angeles. It's from LA. I get my noodles from LA. Products USA. Oh, I know I already did a video. That's why this video, there's no editing. That's why nobody's, I don't know, there's no effort in this. I'm just doing it. Just gonna eat something and talk or crap and without getting too serious. They're really good. I like how they have the ingredients are salt, sugar, monosodium glutamate is the third ingredient. You know it's gotta be good because MSG is right up there with the salt and the sugar. But salt, sugar, MSG, what else can we put in this? But then there's onion powder, garlic powder. There's a little turmeric, some leek chopped celery powder, white pepper. So, oh, and the noodles, the ingredients separate. Okay, the noodles are just wheat flour, The tapioca starch. Wow, it's like. Mmm. So enriched wheat flour. Mmm. Tapioca starch, water, salt, lactic acid, sodium benzoate, natural flavor. So, and that's just the noodles. The soup base, there's just a bunch of salt, sugar, and MSG, onion powder, soy sauce powder, garlic powder, potato starch, artificial flavor. That's what you gotta worry about, because they just say it's artificial. That could be some chemical. With no idea. Japanese noodles, man. Let's see if we move up a little bit. I'm gonna come up here. You're not gonna see. Oh! I don't want to be dropping this right next to my computer. Mm. Mm. Mm-mm-mm. Oh my god, the noodles are good though. Okay, I shouldn't even do the whole. Well, why not? I'll just eat them. I'm gonna eat them anyway. I'm gonna start splatting because it's hot raw man. I'm like, ah. Mmm. Wow. Mmm. And then they have a serving suggestion that says it can be served. Myojo nama udon can be served in sukiyaki or nabemono, one pot cooking. So I would not have known what that was. But this means, it means basically like, you know, you're not just eating those noodles by themselves, loser. Supposed to be putting that stuff with some. I didn't want to add anything, just wanted to taste it. And it tastes like just a standard soup, chicken soup base, the yellow colored chicken soup. And it tastes like regular chicken soup, and the noodles, again, it's an interesting texture because, like I said, instead of having them ramen tiny noodles, these are big noodles. I wanted to drop. You can see the size of that noodle, but it's kind of hard to gauge on it. That's a teaspoon, so it is not going to focus that close. It's not an autofocus camera. It's just an infinity lens. But it's pretty good. I had a way to have this setting like somewhere. I'll say what it is. I'll just be like, it's this. Myojo udon. Can't believe it doesn't mark down like half price. Because we got this area, I think, is a heavy duty, has a high Filipino population, so I don't know if they wanted the Chinese stuff. There's no shortage of sushi restaurants. Oh boy, it's coming off already. Candy got to eat KFC. Haha. But I bought a bunch of different flavors of this ramen, this type, not this same kind, but I took a closer look in the Asian specialty foods aisle at the local supermarket, and they had a bunch of different stuff that was marked down. So I got just a couple of things of everything that was already being cleared out. And this one was excellent. I got a couple, at least I got about 4 more packs of this, which is really good. So there was one of those notices today that I would have people coming in for maintenance. Attention resident, we're going to come over there, to install either a GFCI outlet and or a smoke detector. And I have a smoke detector, so I guess when they say a CFGI or whatever, I know what those outlets are. I wonder if they mean all of them, but I think they just mean they need to install one outlet to plug the air conditioning into or something. And they really underestimated how long it would take to install those on all the apartments that didn't have them, because I'm guessing that none of the apartments had this specialty. What is it again? None of the apartments probably had this GFCI outlet. None of them, because this is an old, cheap, crappy apartment complex that had been neglected for years. So it's not like they didn't have all the new outlets and the fancy, nice air conditioning. I mean, the refrigerator's going up. But apparently that wasn't happening. I almost started putting off making a YouTube video with the KFC Georgia Gold stuff, because thinking people were going to come in here, and they didn't. But there was plenty of interference from noisy neighbors outside complaining anyway, so. I think people are upset because they got one of those stickers on their car saying they can't park unregistered vehicles in this parking lot. And that is what started the process of me losing the van. Was I couldn't drive it because the transmission mount came loose, and I couldn't figure out how to get that thing back in there, and I couldn't get a smog check, so I couldn't just register it online, because you have to actually get it smog checked. You have to be able to drive it. I could have just towed it to a smog check. I think about it all the time, like, but it would have cost a little additional money. I was trying to save money. I was like, the heck with this van. When the transmission came loose, it hit the steering column, and it was leaking steering fluid anyway, so it's just, I don't know. I wish at least I would have had that vehicle until either the engine or transmission went, not some stupid mount, was the engine and transmission worked. And it would have passed smog check again. It passed every year. Mm. So, I don't have a lot of sympathy with the neighbors with getting the threat of being towed by some towing company that just looks for cars, you know, because these people were repainting the lines on the parking lot. Which is a good thing because, again, they can now point out that people shouldn't be parking over the ramps. They have, you know, disability access ramps. It shouldn't be parking spot. Mm. So, mm. Oh my goodness. Oh. Mm. Mm. It's almost gone. You know? I'm glad I didn't add anything to it. Mm. Mm. This is tempting to put one of them packs of soy sauce I know I got laying around in there. I wanted to get the real taste of it. Mm. And there's no need for all that extra sodium, man. That's, oh, right, that's out of there, man. That was a, I'll finish that off. When I find out these got recalled, and I'm gonna have horrible stomach cramps in 48 hours or something, but no, they probably weren't. That was really good, so I'm sure it wasn't as good. I'm sweating, it was hot. They were hot, and, oh, excuse me, they were really good though. So I'm gonna stop. I should just stream this anyway, it didn't matter. I could have just not recording it might be better quality. So anyway, that's it. Finished that. Haha.